Hi, it's Lindsay from Buy, Sell, Love, Durham. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of my Tuesday morning community update. We are so in uncharted territory, uncharted waters right now. And the last couple of weeks on my video blog, I've asked the question, do you want to know what's happening with real estate? And you know what's interesting enough? It was a resounding yes. There's sellers out there that may not be going to sell until things kind of even out, but they just want to know what's happening with market values. There are buyers that are so focused on the market right now because they're going to buy once things settle down, and they want to know, is the market staying flat value-wise? Is it dropping or is it going up? This is not business as usual. Real estate is considered an essential service. And if you look at people that can't choose the timing as to when they make a move, there's people going through divorces out there that are forced to sell. There's financial issues that are causing people to move. There's people that have bought houses and need to sell, or people who have sold houses and need to buy. So there's many reasons why people who've made some decisions prior to this pandemic that are forced to make the move. And like I said, no one wakes up right now on a Monday morning and says, oh, let's just go look at a whole bunch of houses just because we're kind of interested in the market. The people moving right now are people that are serious. So let's just jump into the numbers from the last couple of weeks, and then I'm going to interpret those for you. So in the last 7 days, we've had 156 homes come to market. That's newly listed for sale. The week before that, there was 198, and the 2 weeks prior to that, there was 292. Effectively, twice as many homes came on the market 2 weeks ago that came on the market last week. So all of a sudden, you can see our supply starting to drop. Conditionally sold, we had 79 last week in Oshawa, Whitby, and Clarington leave the market sold conditionally, and we had 90 leave the market sold firm. So we had 169 homes leave the market sold. That's down 35. So think about this. Last week we had 156 homes come on the market for sale. That's the supply side. 2 weeks ago we had 292 come on the market for sale, and last week we dropped 35 units in sales, which means the buyers are still buying, maybe a few less, but there's very few properties hitting the market. How we interpret that is this. If you look at the average detached home in Oshawa, it's taking less than a month to sell. The average in Clarington is taking a month and a half to sell, and the average in Whitby is taking a little less than a month to sell as well. So what that's showing us is that stuff is selling. We're still in a seller's market. Okay, then you think about prices. How are we on prices? Oshawa's average detached at the end of last month was $618,000. At the beginning of the year, it has increased $18,000 since the beginning of the year. Clarington is $652,000. It's jumped $7,000 since the beginning of the year. Whitby, $789,000 was the average selling price at the end of March. It's jumped $44,000 in value. So values are staying stable. Buyers are buying fewer homes, but not dramatically. Sellers are not putting their houses on the market. So really right now, this market, given what's going on in the world, is actually doing pretty well. If you are curious about what's going on out there, if you've got any questions, no matter how insignificant they sound, please feel free to reach out to me. I will do anything I can to help you guys out through these times of troubled waters. I can be reached at 905 area code 743-5555, or you can catch me at the email address at the bottom of the screen. I look forward to answering any questions you might have about the market. Have a great week, Oshawa, Whitby, and Clarington.